Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel, particularly if you're resonating. And if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button and drop a polite little comment in the comment section box below to let me know how you're resonating. I would truly be grateful. Thank you. I want to say a massive welcome to all the new subscribers. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you. So thank you so much for joining us. And I want to say a massive welcome back to all my existing subscribers that I adore with all my heart and soul. Bestest Libras ever, 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 ever. Keep on shining bright like a diamond, Libra, and own your Empress energy like a boss bitch. Male or female, it's fabulous energy to be embodying. So own it. Right, Libra, we got, they're in reverse, sorry. We got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So this could be work, anything to do with work, or a church, a religious organization, or a pastor, preacher, or vicar. Or like I said, this could be to do with work. It could be a big organization, for example, YouTube, but it doesn't have to be YouTube. You got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X, Facebook, you know, all the big ones. So anything to do with that, or you could just be posting a picture at work and people are loving it, or you could just be doing whatever it is you're doing it in a workplace, or you're dealing with a boss, right? Or you're in a commitment, or you're going to be in a commitment, or you're married, all right? Or we're married, right? Right, let's see. What have we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Too many, two dropped out. We've got the Two of Pentacles, and I think that's the Ten of Wands, yeah. Two of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. So somebody it may have been juggling, who's dropping the juggling. All right, dropping the burden to that, or if somebody juggled you, you drop the burdens to them. All right, right. What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, what do we need to know for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Ten of Cups, happy ever after, Libra. This is the happy ever after, the fairy tale. This is total emotional fulfillment, all right, in every way. This is beautiful. And you've got somebody coming in to bring you a gift, giving a gift, receiving a gift. That's going to lead to your total emotional fulfillment. You could be in receipt of the gift, or you're the one giving a gift, but whatever it is, it's bringing you to the Ten of Cups, which is, like I said, total emotional fulfillment. Your wish, your fairy tale, right? You're happy ever after. Beautiful energy. Fabulous, fabulous. Right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my gorgeous Libras? What do we need to know, Spirit, for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so we got strength. All right, so you might need to be strong, or you're being strong, and you're in your power. You're stood in your power. You're feeling courageous. You're happy. You're feeling powerful and happy, Libra. I love this for you. It's fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You're feeling strong. You're feeling courageous. You're feeling powerful. And it's bringing you happiness. I mean, that's contentment everywhere. With the Ten of Cups. I love this. Right. What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? For Libra. Three of Wands, looking forward to the future, going on a journey, waiting for your ships to come in. All right. You might be in a hurry to get somewhere. You're single, self-sufficient, looking good, feeling good, and smelling delicious as well, Libra. You're single and independent, male or female, is fabulous energy. I love this. What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Spirit for Libra. Messages for Libra. Right, and you got this one. Six of Wands, victory. 444 I just saw on the clock then. Victory, success, public recognition, getting the pats on the back, the job's well done, getting seen and getting recognized. for job well done. That's a well-earned victory, Libra, whatever it is. All right, you've brought something to an end. You've learned lessons. You've closed cycles out, right? You've closed cycles out. You're starting a brand new cycle. Beautiful. And you got 5 of Wands there. There's always somebody here trying to compete, trying to one up, trying to outdo you, Libra. Stay in your lane. Stay in the good energy that you're in, all right? And don't get involved in petty drama, all right? From petty, jealous people. All right, you're in the Queen of Cups. You're feeling total emotional fulfillment. All right, you're feeling love. You're giving yourself unconditional love. You're giving others unconditional love. All right, and you could be in your feelings a little bit, so you just might need to just calm your feelings down. But you got 7 of Swords there, right? So somebody's masking something. If this is not your energy, that's the person's energy, because I feel like I'm in the bottom energy, not the top. So this could be more of a cross what you're reading, but we'll see. All right, put yourself where you are. But I know I'm not the 10 of Pentacles either. I'm not married or in a commitment. So Libra, if this is you, you know where you are in the story. You're either at the top of the energy, which is the World, the 5 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles, or you're in the 10 of Cups, Strength, 3 of Wands, and Victory. All right, I know I'm on the bottom energy, which is the energy we'll be clarifying. This could be your person who stood in the top energy. All right, but this is 10 of Pentacles. This is long-term commitment. All right, this is marriages. This is somebody you'll grow old with, and this is generational wealth. Wealth that you can pass down from generation to generation. And this is your past that we're talking about, all right? Right, let's see. Why is the 10 of fucking, hang on a second, let's put that there, my windbreak, so I don't knock it over. Why is the 10 of Cups here for my gorgeous Libras? Why is the 10 of Cups here for gorgeous Libra? Why is the 10 of Cups here for gorgeous Libra? Why is the 10 of Cups here for gorgeous Libra? We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, and that's it on the board so far, all right, in terms of energy. Right. Why is the 10 of Cups here for gorgeous Libra? Right. Why is the 10 of Cups here for gorgeous Libra? Oh, well, that one turned over, which is the 2 of Wands. That one never, so I'll put that back. Right, the 2 of Wands, which is choosing a path. All right, choosing a path that takes you to your 10 of Cups. All right, so you're choosing a path and it's bringing you 10 of Cups, your total emotional fulfillment, your fairy tale. This is an Emperor, all right, an Aries energy, a boss, a business owner, the CEO, entrepreneur, somebody financially stable, wealthy, and secure. This is a boss. This could be your boss, your dad, or your grandfather, or this is you in this energy, male or female as well. All right, feminines, you could be in your masculine energy, or you're dealing with this Emperor here. All right, who's choosing a path. 7 of Pentacles. They kept you waiting, though. I mean, waiting. You needed to be patient. 5 of Pentacles, but they left you out in the cold. And Judgment. This person now wants to reconcile. They can't stop thinking about you. Sorry about the pictures. I forgot, all right? Whether you do or not, Libra, that's entirely your decision. I can only tell you what cards are coming out. You got a decision to make what you do with that, all right? Right, that nearly blew over the blooming edge then. Right. Why is the 10 of Cups here and the 2 of Wands here for gorgeous Libra? The World again. All right, so you've closing a cycle out. So somebody is closing a cycle out. They might need a new, they might want to restart a cycle, or if it's not, is closing of an old cycle, start of a new one. Death, you close the cycle out. You've chose a path that takes you to your 10 of Cups. All right, you're happy ever after, your fairy tale. All right, you may have got divorced, or you're dealing somewhat in the legal system, or somebody is going through karma. Sorry about the picture. Somebody could be going through karma, particularly if they betrayed you. They're going through karma. Karma's going to hit like a ton of bricks. but you've got happy communication coming in, and somebody now wanting to, was it a crossroads? Or you might have been at a crossroads with this person with the Two of Swords, because this person came in as a Knight of Wands. They came in like a player. Could have been Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all right? Right. Or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, even if it isn't a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. They came in that energy. Right, why is the Ten of Cups here with the Two of Wands and the World for Libra? Page of Pentacles, giving a gift, receiving a gift. Now that came out on the bottom of the deck, I think, when we were clarifying the Ten of Cups. They were coming in to bring you a gift, which is going to lead to your Ten of Cups. All right, so this person, you've got your happy ever after here. Somebody's choosing a path. They want us as either they've closed the cycle and they're starting a new one. All right, they're coming in to bring you a gift, or you're giving a gift to somebody. This is Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. All right, but you could be a bit bored of this person because they came in shady. 11-11 on the clock, right? They Seven of Swords. They came in shady. All right, they lied to you. They betrayed you. Seven of Swords is also there. So they lied to you, they betrayed you in some way, shape or form, whether it's because they lied to you about being in a relationship with somebody else, or they did something shady and they tried to get away with that. However, the Seven of Swords always gets caught. They will get caught, which is why karma showed up. It's a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody that you thought was sexy. And you've walked away from this person, Eight of Cups. Why is, hold on a second, somebody don't want me to speak, my throat's all decided to dry up all of a sudden. Hold on. It just dripped from the top there. I just put it in the freezer so it's really cold. Right. Why is strength here for Libra? You always got some dickwad in our readings, Libra, aren't you? That either wants to compete and act like a complete prick, or somebody who wants to try and betray you with the Ten of Swords and the bloody Seven of Swords. You always got some dickwad in our reading that shows up in that energy. But that energy gets returned, remember. What goes around comes around. We are karma, Libra. Why is strength here for gorgeous Libra? Five of Wands, competing. Five of Wands. See the repeated cards? You got the Five of Wands in this lot as well, right? On the top shelf. Well, I'm considering the top shelf because I know that ain't my freaking energy. So you got some dickwad here who's trying to force you to compete, or they think they think they have power over you because they're going to force you to compete. I mean, that just goes to show what kind of dickwad you're dealing with here, Libra. You know the truth, all right? Ten of Swords. Could be a Cancerian. Doesn't have to be, though, but could be. All right? You're bored of this person because they got multiple lovers. They leave you out in the cold. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking blah. Right. Why is strength here and the Five of Wands for Libra? Why is the strength here and the Five of Wands for Libra? The Empress. They tried to force an Empress to compete. That's really quite funny, Libra. Compete with a Queen of Wands. There's no comparison. That's an Empress, love. That's a Queen of fucking Wands. The Queen of Wands is down to fuck around. She's up for fucking anybody, and I gotta say, sorry. The Queen of Wands is sexy and uses her body to get where she wants to be. Anyone who's offering sex or to be a third party, she jumps at it. That's what it is. The Empress don't put themselves in third party situations. They've leveled up. They don't need to compete with anybody, ever. That's the difference between an Empress and a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands purposely puts herself in the middle of a third party. She could be seen as a home wrecker. All right, because she's probably the one trying to compete against you. She's trying to compete in that with an Empress, and there's no comparison, love. There isn't. Sorry. This person is put herself in the middle of a marriage and knows that this person is cheating on her with a husband or wife. Could be a Sagittarius who's now stuck on a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How pathetic is this reading? Really, Libra? People never learn, do they? Never learn a fucking lesson. You're dealing with, say, this is your past, who probably thought that they could choose somebody over you. Not only did they think they would choose somebody over you, somebody you know, they might have decided that they were going to make you jealous, and it actually had the opposite effect. It had the opposite effect. I think they thought they were going to try and make you jealous. They were going to try and make you compete. They thought they were going to upset you, break your heart. And they also thought they were getting away with it, and they never got away with shit. Because you just don't care anymore. I think that's the thing. Why is strength here? The Five of Wands. And this gorgeous Empress who's learned all her lessons. Death. The Empress is putting an end to something. All right, she used her intuition because she knew it was going to lead to heartbreak. A third party situation. This person's stuck. Now they're being left out in the cold, and they need to drop the burdens. 10 of Cups because he has a wife. Queen of Pentacles. Not 10 of Cups, sorry, 10 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, a wife. A King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio needs to drop the burdens, or you drop the burdens to this person because they have a wife. Maybe you should have learned your lesson by now. Instead of acting like an Empress, but behaving like a Queen of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? Why is the Three of Wands here for gorgeous Libra? The Hermit. Right, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You don't have to be, though. We've got, at the moment, we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius again. Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo. So the Three of Wands and the Hermit. So you could be in hermit mode waiting for your ships to come in, Libra. You've got Six of Swords. You're sailing into calmer waters. You're taking a leap of faith because you manifested Three of Wands. Your ship is coming in. All right? You're bored. You could be rejecting somebody who spies on you with Devil Dick. All right? Who's the Knight of Wands and Devil Dick. Who's a player. They spy on you, and you know they do. And you're bored of this person. Why is the Three of Wands here? The Hermit for gorgeous Libra. Oh, Libra. Look, I got to show you while I'm here on... I thought I was going to take pictures, but I decided to show you instead. Look at my sprouts. Right, I'll show you. These two here are the apples. That's the lemon, and that's a lemon, and I got a little one there, and I think that's a lemon. So I think I got 3 lemons and 2 apples. But look how long they are now. I'm well chuffed. I got to buy some pots to split them up in now, and I got to buy some, some soil peat? Is it peat? Mud, whatever it is, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm certainly not a gardener, and I'm certainly not green-fingered, so I don't know how long they're gonna last for. But anyway, we'll keep going and see what happens. Right, why is the Three of Wands here and the Hermit for gorgeous Libra? Why is the Three of Wands and the Hermit here for Libra? The Magician. Somebody could be under judgment, especially if they try to use witchcraft against you. They could be being held accountable by the divine. or somebody wants to manifest reconciliation. They want to choose you. They want to come in and say sorry, but you might be angry with this person. I mean, sorry about the pictures. You're healing and you're moving into calmer waters. You're taking a new leap of faith somewhere else, away from stupid fucking people who don't learn lessons. Why is the Three of Wands here, the Hermit and the Magician for a Libra? Why is the Three of Wands, the Hermit and the Magician here for Libra? King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is energy. You're moving in, listen, you're waiting for your ships to come in, right? King of Swords could be Libra's energy, so male or female, all right? Or it's a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or it's just somebody taking on the energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords, though, can be seen as aloof and cold, all right? So just bear that in mind. You could be seen as aloof and cold. Right, so the King of Swords wants to have a logical conversation. All right, but they could be going through karma, or they're getting a divorce, or they're dealing with something in the legal system. All right, or this is a Libra. All right, stood in your justice energy. You want to have a logical conversation with somebody, or they do. Just switch the role. This person is in hermit mode, or you are. All right, learning about spirituality. They could be learning about, you know, the laws of karma, because the laws of karma is what you do and what you don't. Witchcraft is quite forbidden, as long as if you're using it to hurt others, it's forbidden. And it comes with karma. As long as you're using the Magician to manifest good things for yourself, then that's fine. But if you're using it to hurt somebody else, you got justice there, which is going to bring bad luck, all right, for you. All right, you're happy with the Sun, happy and totally blissfully happy, and somebody else is missing you like crazy who juggled you, and you cut them off. It's a King of Wands. Somebody you thought was sexy, you've cut this person off because they're a juggler. Why is the Six of Wands here for Libra? Victory, Libra. Victory. Why is the Six of Wands here for gorgeous Libra? Nine of Pentacles. Single, self-sufficient, looking good, feeling good, smelling delicious and everything, right? And you're getting victory. I love this for you. Somebody else is feeling that they can't sleep at night. They're suffering with stress, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. They spy on you. They see that you're healing from the juggling they put you through. And they miss you like crazy. They see that you're happy, blissfully happy. Probably without them, Libra. I think your life might have got better when you let go of individuals that put you in third parties. And when you did, it turned your life around. Do you know what I mean? When you stop meddling with people that are not meant for you, your life gets better. All right? You heal, you win. Six of Wands, sorry, is winning. So you win. You're single, you're independent, you level up. Do you know what I mean? It's when you're dealing with people that's not meant for you, your life turns to shit in some way, shape or form. When you get rid of these people that are not meant for you, your life turns around and you get everything starts working in your favor and you end up winning. Why is Six of Wands and Nine of Pentacles here for gorgeous Libra? Two of Swords. I'm sorry. Look, I want to give you some flowers. And you're like, I'm Miley Cyrus. I'm single and independent. I could buy my own flowers. I'm Miley Cyrus. Five of Pentacles, this person feels left out in the cold because they collaborated. But you're in the Ten of Cups energy, Libra. You're feeling totally emotional fulfilled in whatever it is you're doing. It's bringing you total emotional fulfillment. And somebody's pissed off about that, who kept you waiting and lied. Seven of Swords, again, 3 times in the reading. They're the ones who's losing. They could be losing sleep, losing money, losing opportunities. Do you know what I mean? And that's because they're dealing in Seven of Swords energy. Whatever it is they're doing, they're not acting with integrity. Seven of Swords is somebody who is not acting in integrity. Last card, everybody. Why is Six of Wands here? 9 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords for Libra. Oh, okay. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups and Judgment. You might be reconciling with your past, or your past wants to reconcile. They want to come in and speak their truth, and they want to take things slow. They know that you are the one that loved them unconditionally. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. They want to work on this situation with you, and they're going to come in and woo you. Would you like to go out on a date with me? She's like, who, me? You want to ask me out? He's saying, I love you. King Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I love you, but I don't know if I want to show it. Well, if you don't show it and you act like a complete dick, then you ain't going to get anywhere. Right, I just put that freaking card away. That was 2 of them. 6 of Swords, wasn't it? 6 of Cups, sorry. 6 of Cups. And what else was it? Anyway, I'll just put the 6 of Cups there because I can't freaking think off the top of my head that quick. Right, Libra. Here, it looks like you had some dickwad who decided to play games with you, right? Mind games. Because they probably wanted you to compete with them, compete for them with somebody else, the Queen of Wands, right? But Empress doesn't chase. She doesn't compete. She sits in her lane and she's leveled the fuck up. She doesn't enter into petty drama and 5 of Wands competing shit, all right? Because that lowers your self-esteem, that lowers your confidence and everything like that, all right? The Empress is somebody who stood in her power with the strength there. The Empress is somebody who stood in her power. She's powerful in that energy. That is the most powerful energy with the Emperor's. Well, if the Emperor was in that, then yeah. All right? That's the most powerful energy you can stand in. And somebody wanted to try and lower your self-esteem and your confidence. And it's backfired on the fucker. That's all I can say. Somebody tried to lower your self-esteem, tried to force you to compete, and it backfired on their ass. I think that's what you got. That's what I've got out of it. All right? Energies on the board. You got a single Empress and you got an Empress. So somebody here could be a pregnant, newly pregnant Empress. If you are, congratulations. All right, if you just had a baby, congratulations. And with the Empress energy, if it's got nothing to do with babies, you're giving birth to new ideas and your creative juices are flowing at this time, Libra. You're getting into your creativity. All right, I love my creativity, my creative side. I love it. Right, so energies on the board. Virgo, Gemini. Libra, Taurus. Look at this gorgeous Empress. Scorpio. Leo, Sagittarius. Where am I getting Sagittarius from? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Leo, and heavy Scorpio. And well, there was another one. I can't feel off the top of my head. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio. Hang on. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Why am I keep getting that wrong? That's the energies on the board. You could be dealing with any one of those energies, but this is definitely somebody from your past that we're talking about here. Male or female, just switch the gender role. whoever this is tried to force you to compete. And the Empress does not compete. She does not chase. And she certainly knows her power and her strength. She don't need to settle for anything less than an emperor. And anything less than an emperor who's trying to force an empress to compete, she's going to give that to you. All right? She ain't going to do it. And she'll move on and find somebody else who is worthy of her. Yay. See? Power. Right, Libra, I love you all loads and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Mwah. Take care.